Jamming out to a little background music.
Yeah, I'm still jamming out. You got the excuse me. I'm gonna be jamming out for a while. This is what I'm gonna do the rest of the night. I'm just gonna be like this.
We find people, ladies and gentlemen, we finally figured out there is background music we can play.
Well,
we are behind the times.
I have been thinking about getting it on my phone for a while. There's a lot of places out there where you can get non-monetized music to just kind of drop in the background. Your Twitch streamers have been doing stuff like this for a really long time.
But Twitch doesn't get hit you too bad for like copyright shit. Like,
well, there's actually like dedicated. I'm trying to on Spotify. There's dedicated stations just for Twitch streamers so that they can get on there without getting demonetized or
especially if you're Twitch, you're playing a game, so you're not gonna want to be spending all this time to sit there and change your music or your songs or whatever that is.
Well, not even that. Have you ever played like some hardcore like Call of Duty with some corn playing in the background?
Oh yeah, many times.
Or some Five Finger Death Punch, man. I've done it a lot of times, and I mean, I'm like this. I'm like, yeah. I mean, look, you start like really like getting into it with the music playing. So I understand why.
I know our buddy Chase likes to call some of it commercial, but I can get down onto Five Finger Death Punch. I get down on some my bowl for my Valentine, whatever the hell they're called. It's a little Slipknot. If I'm really feeling like I'm aggressive and I want to get in there and play, I'll throw some Slipknot in there.
All right, so check this out. The ultimate goal as a musician is to I can't even speak tonight. Is to eventually become commercial, right? I mean, you want to be large. I mean, you don't want to like entertain 5 people. You want to entertain 5,000 people. So the ultimate goal in the long run, they're all going to eventually get big one way or the other. I mean, look at Ghost Prime. I mean, great example, right? Used to be these little local guys. Now they're monstrous. I mean, and you could go so far as to say that they were commercial now, but I wouldn't do that to them. I think that music is a lot like food, right? I mean, to each their own. Some people like to go to Gordon Ramsay's Hell Kitchen. Some people like to go to Fatso's Last Stand. I mean, so it
whatever
just,
floats your boat and
right.
gets that craving you got, just like Chase says, as long as you get something to make your head move, that's all that matters. I'm all for that. I mean, I even go back as far as, like you said, I'm weird. I have a tendency to, you can tell what type of mood I am compared to what type of music I'm playing.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, for sure I am that person. You can tell like how I'm driving.
Oh yeah.
Like what music I'm listening to.
Because I can kick back because I'm naturally a 90s. I'm still a 90s person. So I'm naturally, sometimes still listening to, some old school, from the Toadies to, like was I listening to today? I was listening to some Goldfinger and some Real Big Fish and some Less Than Jake, to where if I'm getting real pissed off, all of a sudden, it's Slipknot, it's Machine Head, it's, something real aggressive that's playing in my headphones.
Well, see, I was always a Metallica, a Korn, a Five Finger Death Punch. I was always a little bit further out than that. But check this out. Before we like get much further, I actually, I have been thinking about something all week, and I've been thinking about actually hitting Chase up on Instagram to let Chase know that he was putting my daughters in timeout last week.
Wait, what?
Yes. So when I said, hey, can you pronounce this? And it was F your chicken strips. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
I was looking at that and I was thinking that there was only like a few people in this world that would possibly come up with names like that. That would just be entertaining. Like one of them was F.
Wait, was that your kids?
Yes, it was. Both of my daughters had done so upstairs.
I thought those were some of the best friggin' names I ever heard.
So one of them was F your chicken strips. The other one was creme de la creme. And Chase was putting them in timeout.
Chase put them on timeout. That's funny as hell.
I come upstairs and they were like, "Hey, what's up with your buddy Chase putting us in timeout?" I was like, "Well."
As we all like to say here, because you have different mods than I do, and back and forth. I don't pay that much attention sometimes, so I trust my mod. The people I've made mods, I trust them to do whatever they feel is necessary for the chat to keep it, on the up and up. And if Chase felt he had to put him in timeout,
That's
then
right.
I'm with that. I'm
Me
totally
too.
with that.
They must have needed to go in timeout. Anyways, I thought I'd share that with everybody real quick. I see that we got some new faces over there in the chat. Do you want to hit the chat up real quick?
Yeah, let's say that we got some new faces. We already got one back in there. We've got Chase's Kingdom. He didn't send me any pizzas today, thankfully.
No pizzas today.
But that was a good pizza, though. I mean, I can't down Little Caesars. I can eat me a Little Caesars.
You know, Little Caesars does have a pretty decent little pizza, don't they?
They're not great.
It's decent though.
It's decent.
Yeah.
I would take a Little Caesars over like a Pizza Hut any day of the week.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
I mean, totally. I mean, if I got one of the local places that did the brick oven, I'd like that even better. But hey, Little Caesars, respectable pizza. We also got our good friend Simon Crook. Simon, yeah, from Canada. There we go. He's from Canada. We have a couple Canada followers that usually hang out with us. We got Zach Bonifer in the house. What's going on, buddy? We've also got another Canadian, Nadia, aka Little Monster. What's up? Of course, we've got top shelf creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme. What's up, homies?
Don't get put out in timeout this time. We got Ray W. What's up, everybody? How you doing, man?
What is up, Ray? How are you doing?
Jay says, "Oops, no oops."
No
like
oops.
I said,
They must have needed it.
If you felt they needed it, then they needed it. And then I think we got Wayne's wife in the house.
Wayne's wife, what is going on? They get a little wild. They probably needed it. Top shelf creme de la creme.
I think that's it so far right now. So we'll still have more people coming in, and we'll post them up as they come. But man, it's been an interesting week. This is probably actually, I think, now, if for most of you, I know we've said it before, Wayne and I, we usually chat, whether it's by phone or whether it's by texting, and we were chatting a lot back and forth, and then it just kind of went quiet because I just got really, really busy between schoolwork. This is my last week of this class, and then I got a week off, and then I start another class. And I've been busy with that, and and then with work, and I kind of spent like a little family weekend this weekend. Didn't film anything, just decided to do a little family thing. So we didn't talk as much as we normally do, but it doesn't matter with me and Wayne, because even if we don't talk, we're usually on the same page for a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, we're on the same page. So I don't think either one of us have really looked at the Funko Fair since the last time we talked. I know I haven't.
A few items.
I've just been so busy. I've kind of caught them like in passing of doing stuff. I haven't really like sat down and looked at what they came out with. We have the Target Con we're going to talk about here in a little bit, so you want to make sure you check that one out. I got a box I'm going to get open.
I was going to say, I see you got a box. I've got a mystery box to open up as well over here.
I mean, so we've got like a lot of interesting stuff going on. But before we get into any of that, did you see that the new CEO of Funko? I didn't catch his name. I don't know what we're calling this guy, but he did hold like a question and answer at the New York Toy Fair. I didn't think that was even a thing this year, but apparently it was, or maybe they did a virtual event. Not 100% sure like how it went down, but I kind of caught like the questions and answers, right? Like.
I didn't see it at all. I don't know who the new CEO is. I hope whoever the new CEO is does. I'm not going to give him respect until he does one or two things: kicks the two idiots off of their YouTube channel and gets rid of the stupid Hydro Dip series. Until he gets rid of that, he's not a good CEO in my eyes.
So. They asked him 3 questions is what they published. So they asked him 3 questions, and I'm not going to go over all 3 questions because it's pretty boring, right? I mean, but the 3 questions they asked him, one of them was basically, how did teaming up with the Macy's and Star Wars and Lucasfilms and all of that go with the Grow Group, the Day Parade, the Macy's Day Parade, and he praises that whole event. And at the end of the question, it was kind of like a 2-part question. The end of the question was, and how do you? And how important is it for you to connect with your fans? Or look at that, I even got it wrote down. Did you see that? Ooh, I'm getting smarter and smarter. So it says, why is it important for you to connect with your fans? He answers all of the questions that were answered to him in this very corporate, almost political stand. He answers them all very vague, right? So in the why do
He's
you
not
think
going to
it's
give you the
important?
real answer. So already I'm
Right.
not liking it because he's not telling you what he's going to do or how he's going to do it or what he likes, what he doesn't. And I think you need to have a CEO that's going to have some balls and have an idea of what the hell he's going to do.
I was disappointed. So when they asked him, there's a two-part question. You'll have to go look it up. You can just Google it if you'd like. It's super easy to find. But the second part was, why is it important to connect with your fans? And his answer was that the fans are the core of what they serve. And let me make sure that I'm quoting this correctly. It's the core for what they serve, and is the North Star for the trending and the pops and the culture, and it is what decides the undertaking of their new products. Basically is what he's saying in that. But he's basically saying that he didn't answer the question. He didn't say why it was important. He just basically said that we're the North Star, and that we're the North Star for the trending and pop culture.
It's funny is there's a thing with CEOs right now that's really kind of because that kind of bugs me a little bit because there was of course you've heard me talk about this many times, especially when I was doing the Disney show. And as a Disney fan, I've had most Disney fans have had a lot of problems with how Bob Chapek has run Disney, and it's kind of almost a slap in the face, to be honest with you, because I remember him at the beginning of the year. We found out that he sent a letter out to all the employees of the company and basically saying, hey, this is our 3-point goal to make Disney, and one of them was to listen to the fans, the guests, and everything. And 2 days after that letter, what does he do? He raises prices on everything in the park, on all food. So it's like, how are you listening to your fans? I mean, are the fans telling you this? No.
So that was kind of where I was going with it. My whole problem is he answers all of the questions very vanilla, almost as if he's a politician that's trying to be elected somewhere. He's not directly answering a question. He just vaguely throws out whatever he wants to throw out, and you can interpret it however you want. I mean, you could say that we're the North Star, and that's so awesome that Funko says that we're the North Star. And I mean, and that we're the trending in the pop culture, and we decide the undertaking the new. I mean, it's so what does that even mean? What was he saying in any of that?
First of all, it's just Sprite. I'm not trying to do a lot of caffeine at night, but I mean, really, he's just fluffing it. I mean, really, because here's the bottom line when it comes to any CEO, especially a new CEO. Actions speak louder than words. The bottom line to it. And we're going to be able to see probably over the next 3 to 6 months, if not sooner, really what he's talking about. Because, if he's got a brand new CEO in this, he's obviously going to want to make his mark in some ways, and already done his own personal analysis of where he thinks the company should be taken. So whether or not he's going to be a good CEO, again, like I've said about Bob Chapek, at this point he's starting to turn into Darth Chapek, but again, action speaks louder than words, and if you're gonna take things away, then obviously you're not listening. If you are listening, then maybe there's gonna be some good stuff on the horizon.
I look you if you want to go read the whole interview, I'm going to tell you it's a waste of your time, but you can go look it up. They basically talk about NFTs. He talks about how it's a natural progression for Funko to go into NFTs, and how they've made figurines so popular that yeah, I mean but everything
they're purely a cash grab going in NFTs.
Everything that he answered was very, very vague, and it didn't impress me. It wasn't the answers that I wanted. I wanted this I wanted this well, why is it important to connect with your fans? Well, because our fans are awesome, and they're great people, and they're always supporting us, and they always have our backs, and they're down for Funko Fair, and nope, that's not at all what we got. We got some crazy, really thought out
when really it's funny because I look at this. This is probably I probably pull it up a couple times a week, but I look at I'm scrolling through this Funko website right now and all the products that they have up, and it's funny. Yet they did another drop last week, which was the Snow White gold with the pin,
Did not sell
still
out.
up for sale.
Yes.
They've got, I think, which was three of the hottest sodas back up for sale, which is the Dracula Mickey, the Sorcerer Mickey, and the Cinnabon from Fantasia. All still up for sale.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the economy has a lot to do with that. But let's get off that subject. If you want to go check out that interview, go check out that interview. But Target Con is just around the corner. So on the 25th of this month, we're going to have Target Con. Have you seen any of that?
I did not, other than the first two that they had brought up originally. No, I did not see what they were.
So Target Con is just around the corner. It's the 25th is when they're advertising it. If it goes like it should. Now we know that historically Target used to run just like they were always on point with their drops. So I'm going to try and be positive and say that this one is going to go like the old ones used to, but we know since then they've had some hiccups, right? I mean, they've had a hiccup here and there. So
See, right off the bat here, for that catches my eye, of course, is the Hydro Dip. Now, why would Target continue to okay this thing when time after time when the Hydro Dips are released, they sit on, I don't know how many times I can go to my Target right now and find at least 10 or 12 of the Ninja Turtles sitting on the damn shelf.
He's the 10 or 12 of them. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to Target in a really long time. You know, I boycotted Target for the longest time. So I mean, I really haven't been in there. But none of these are super awesome to me. And I think I was kind of talking to you backstage before we came on, and how I'm a little disappointed at Target Con this year. They promised like early on, right? I mean, they tell you to get ready if there's going to be a large assortment. It says in the most Target exclusive products ever, right? And it's going to be releasing. This is so maybe there's going to be some more in store that we're missing. They're going to have the Parts and Recreational 2-pack. They're going to have the Artist Series, Hydro Dip, Joker, and Penguin. Maybe
which are also going to throw the hard stacks down your throat to buy them as well.
Yeah, they're gonna force you to buy that hard stack for sure. Then they're
Knuckles I want.
They're gonna have Knuckles and they're gonna have Becky, but this is not the largest assortment ever. I mean, this is simply not it, right? I mean, we know that the last one had the Skeletor, so we had Skeletor in the last one. We had Bullseye in the last one. We had I've got like at least 4 or 5 of them sitting right around here. So we know that just this 6 is not the largest that they've ever had, right? I mean,
I guarantee you that Knuckles and the Becky Lynch are going to be the 2 hottest sellers out of this entire thing.
Do you think that there's more though that they're just not showing us? I know that the Becky is going to be a big one because our chat is always super excited about that Becky, and I'm just not that into wrestling. But do you think that the chat? Do y'all think there's going to be some different ones coming out? No. I mean, or am I missing something? Because if this is all they're having,
this is a the weakest of all Target cons I've ever seen.
I mean, I don't even know that it's worth me going.
For you traveling an hour out of the way, no. For me traveling 10 minutes, okay, that may get me up in the morning to go and go get Knuckles, and that's about it.
We had somebody drop in the chat that just impressed me with his name, Floridian Nerd Channel. That's what I'm talking about.
I like that.
That's what I'm talking about. That just impressed me with the name as I looked over there. So I've seen that they were showing leaks of the Boba Fett, right? But here's the thing with that leak of the Boba Fett. Once it's a leak, we don't really know that it's true. Right. I mean, it was a leak. It was kind of
it hasn't been confirmed yet.
The one I seen was kind of a shady leak too, because the red Boba Fett was actually in a regular Boba Fett box. It just had the red Boba Fett like my red Mando. I mean, so it was kind of shady, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like it didn't look very authentic. So Look, I'd love to see a red boba. I'm 100% like
Look,
wanting to see a
Floridian Nerd Channel, we do agree. We
yeah,
acknowledge there are pics out.
yeah. There's pictures out
But
there,
they've also seen two different styles, like what Wayne's saying.
right?
I've seen pictures of two different styles of red Boba Fett. Neither one has been confirmed by Funko, and neither one has been confirmed by Target. So anybody can sit there and make that on Photoshop. Trust me, give me an hour, I could probably make that on Photoshop pretty quickly. But is it the real thing? We're gonna have to wait and find out.
I hope so. I hope so, because I'm going to get up early. I'm going to go wait outside of Target, and I'm going to be pissed if my only selection is two Hydro Dip pops and Becky and the other guy. I mean, I'll just
that
I'll be
Joker
pissed
doesn't
off.
even look good, dude. Come on, man.
I don't think so. I don't think any of the Hydro Dips really look that great.
No, and I only have two of them. And the only reason I even have two of them is because it's Captain America, and I make an exception for Captain America.
This name right here,
hey, Chicken Strips is back.
That name right there is just epic.
Now, if it's your daughter, is that a picture of you sick?
I don't know who that's a picture of. I don't know what they do. Look, they're off in their own world 99% of the time. So I just leave them alone, and they do their creative stuff. And a lot of times it's this creative. I mean, so lots of fun. I don't know that it's confirmed. I hope that there's more there. If there's not more there, I'm really going to be pissed off.
Yeah, like I said, I thought I saw the one, and all of a sudden I seen another picture online where the red was a little different. I was like, okay, so which friggin' one is it?
But what about the 4-year-old? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing. What did I miss there? What did I miss?
I'm lost on that one.
You're gonna have to let us know what you're talking about.
You're gonna have to emphasize on
that.
Yeah,
yeah. Let us know what you're talking about. So I don't know. Look, I'm a little disappointed at what we see right there in the Target Con. I'm not super excited about what's going on in that. Yeah. We didn't have JKO coming on today. Did you catch the last Boba Fett?
Oh yeah, we talked about it briefly last week.
I thought we did. We did. What
talked about the end last week and stuff like that. Of course, it basically being a Mando 2.5.
2.5. That's exactly what happened. This is an oldie, so this one's just kind of been sitting back in the background, just waiting for me to pop it open. What kind of mystery box do you have over there today? Do you have a special mystery box today?
I have another pop in the box because again, I've got a stack of the stuff right now. It's Marvel, so it should be 3 Marvel pops in this. However, the downside is, look at that box. That's how it came.
Oh well, I mean, it happens. It always seems to happen.
It's all good. It's all good.
My wife's telling Chase to keep his eye on him. You gonna put him in time.
Is Chase a mod today?
Chase is always a mod on my channel. Yeah.
Chase and Christina are like, I think, the always mods on most channels.
Yeah, Chase is always a mod on the channel. I think Christina, Chase, and maybe yourself are the only ones, to be honest.
I think I have like 3 or 4, and that's it.
I think that y'all are it. To be honest.
Good old, so yeah, yours is always you do more Entertainment Earth than I do, a little bit more pop in the box. But I will say I didn't see a lot of the stuff that came out for the Funko Fair, but there is a pop in the box exclusive that I really want.
So I just really didn't keep up with it this week, so I thought that we would just all look at it together. And I know that there's a few of them out there that are going to be really hot.
You forgot about your wife. Your wife's a mod.
I actually seen one. Oh, yeah, my wifey's a mod. I actually seen one of them, the kind of in passing, that was going up in price depending on what website that you were looking at, and I'll talk about that when we get to it. Is it going to be a Chase guy? So what is the?
I don't know. You're going to break your streak. You haven't had a great streak lately.
The Professor Owl's a 7,500 piece set. The 7,500 piece sets almost seem like you're never going to see those again anymore, though, because they're making nothing under like 10,000 pieces. It seems like here lately, you're just not going to find them under 10,000 pieces. It's probably something to do with that number versus the price of the mold and all of that stuff. But I think that we're going to see all of these guys recycled again at least 15 times. At least 15 times. We're going to see them all recycled again. Let's see. I don't remember what the Chase variant of this one looks like. I don't even remember. I want to look might want to look at what the comment looks like.
I'd like to say it's a chrome or something of that nature.
I don't know. I have no
Oh,
clue.
shut up, Alexa.
Genres are web browser and
Let's
mobile
see.
browser.
Is that going to be? No, that's going to be the common variant. No, that is the chase variant.
What?
Yeah.
What's different with it?
The hat. Check him out. Check him out. Watch this.
Oh, so
Watch this.
the regular doesn't have a hat?
Yeah, watch this. The common doesn't have the hat.
Oh, it is a chase. back on the chase streak.
Back on the street, boy. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's a score.
Apparently, I don't want to go
Simon,
back on
Simon remembered. I boycotted it because of that 10-inch Hulk. I'm still upset about that 10-inch Hulk too, by the way. Still upset about.
I forgot. We got some attentive viewers because at this point I forgot anything about that damn Hulk.
I have not forgot about that 10-inch Hulk. I still am upset about that 10-inch Hulk. I definitely have not forgot. So that was a pretty cool. So he's one in 1250. I mean, so this is a pretty cool chase variant. The only difference that I could see from the common from the chase though, on the common he doesn't have the hat. I mean, so the common variant he doesn't have the hat.
It's kind of a weak. That's kind of a weak.
It is a little bit of a weak variant. I mean, for sure, that's a little bit of a weak one, but he'll look cool all the same sitting out there in the box. I still haven't put all of my. I still haven't put all of them back up.
Let's open up some pops. Let's see.
Let's do it. What you got?
Let's see.
What you got there?
Let's see how much this box got damaged on the inside. Now, mind you, normally my pop in the boxes aren't usually. My boxes don't get damaged very often. Yeah, not too much for some reason. This one, I don't know what happened. Maybe it got to the wrong person. I don't know. I've only got 2 in this box though for some weird reason, but we have a bigger one. We've got the
what if
or the T'Challa Star-Lord. So this is from the What If series, and I already had this, but I gave this away to somebody at some point. I don't remember who I gave it away. I think I gave it away to OTT. But I've got the Immortal Hulk.
So I have the chase variant to that one.
You got the one with the comic book on it.
Yes, I got the chase sticker and the glow variant of that one. So I mean,
yeah, I got it again, and I didn't even know.
There you go.
Like I said, I gave that away as a giveaway.
I mean, so that one might be destiny, right? I mean, that one I might
have to keep this one
with you. I mean, that one might be like a sign that it's supposed to be with you. I'm just saying that one might be a sign. I have another box over here, but something tells me that it's going to be a soda as well. You want to see if we can go 2 for 2?
Yeah, let's see. Let's go for it.
I see if we can.
We got Laz in the channel in the chat. I'm like you right now. I can't speak.
I am struggling with that for some reason today.
Speaking.
I probably rubbed it off.
We've also got where'd it go? Sharon's Pops and Plants.
Simon, I don't have a drink.
Did you put the pop in the plants?
What?
Sharon's Pops and Plants. I want to know if she puts the pops in the plants.
I hope so. I hope she's cutting the head off of them and putting plants in them. I hope so. If you are, you should shoot us pictures on Instagram.
But I think I will give you the drink. I think Simon needs a little smoky for that one. Though.
Yes, I was getting there, Simon. I truly appreciate you, brother. So let's see what we got right here. We got Twinkie the Kid. He is going to be, like I was saying a second ago, with 10,000.
Ooh, Twinkie the Kid's a good one.
You are just not seeing anything less than 10,000 piece runs, and I don't think we're going to see anything less than a 10,000 piece run for a really long time. I think that they're going to stay above that unless it's going to be in a con or one of those. I think other than that, we are going to always see them above the 10,000 piece marker.
She says no, she collects pops and gardens. I think you should combine the two.
I think that's a great idea.
Have them almost like you're growing pops from the ground. That'd be funny.
So I will say that the can itself pops a little bit more. They did a little bit more to it when they made this one. They changed the wording out. I mean, so you can kind of see the warning label down at the bottom of that one, the big bold warning label. Twinkie the Kid doesn't have that big bold warning label down there. They just whited it out. Maybe? They whited it out a little bit. I mean, that I initially noticed that they were slightly different in the pop of it, so it's a little bit cooler on that aspect. They changed. I mean, I have the same.
If I look at most of my sodas, most of them have that white Warner label, except for my Energizer Bunny. My Energizer Bunny has the same thing as you.
They're doing something a little different in the cans. It's always really awesome to see. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 today. I want to go 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on this one. So Twinkie the Kid's Chase variant. I think his Chase variant's going to be like the other one where it's going to be.
Isn't it?
I think it's pink or gold or something to that.
Gold.
I think it's something to that effect, right? It's something to that effect. It's going to be a little different. Let's see. What do you think? What do you think?
That's a gold. You bastard. 2 for 2. What the hell?
2 for 2. Check him out. That one's pretty badass. I like that one. So Twinkie the Kid is going to be
the last sodas I opened up was 2 Energizer Bunnies, and both of them were commons. What the hell?
2 for 2 tonight. Look at that. The streak is
you get 2 for 2.
Streak is back. That's what I'm talking about. 2 for 2, guys.
That's just wrong.
That Twinkie the Kid's pretty cool. I like that one. So he said that all gold. Hey, look, I like them when they start to get in like the variants where it's just one solid color, like a platinum or the all gold. That's really cool. I like that one.
I do know one place some people can get some gold figures, though.
Gonna have to put Twinkie the Kid out there. Where are we getting gold?
Disney gold figures.
Oh, that's right.
In a mystery box. That's this Sunday, by the way. I don't have the link up yet, but this Sunday it will be a public live stream, but only Donut Life members are the ones that get to actually have the opportunity to win the items.
Right. I mean, so you 99 cents a month puts you in a position to win some gold items. I mean,
I got a vintage Magic Kingdom board game. Retails for $39.99. You can't beat that.
Can't beat that at all. That's a great idea. So I want to get into the toy fair now that I've just pulled 2 chases, which I just think is insane to pull 2 chases in a singular.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Just crazy to pull 2 of them in a row. I'm gonna have to get the other one out right now to make sure I get to see him a little bit.
They're already saying you better hide them sodas. Gonna steal them.
Yeah. Let me get both the chases out there. I got to flex a little bit. We're gonna have to flex a little bit with the chases. Look at this.
At least trying to get a kid, being gold kind of stands out a little bit more as a chase.
I mean, it kind of makes sense though, right? I mean, because Twinkies kind of have that gold look to them, right? I mean, so it makes sense that it was gold. The toy fair. Let me get this pulled up real quick. I got.
Maybe it's kind of like nuclear color because a Twinkie's gonna last during a nuclear explosion.
No, man, you've seen Zombie. What was it? What was it? What was that movie called? Zombieland. You've seen Zombieland. They've got an expiration date.
They don't have an expiration date. Twinkies will last forever.
You've seen Zombieland, right? Twinkies got an expiration date. You've got to make sure you get your Twinkies before they hit that expiration date. So if I'm thinking about this correctly, right? The last time we looked at any of this, and if I'm wrong, how about correct me over there in the chat real quick? But the last time we looked at this, the last ones they had was the Five Finger Death Punch and the Cyber Seal.
Yeah.
So I mean that was the last ones we looked at.
We see the Britney Spears that's going to be on Chase's shelf. I'm pretty sure of it.
Hey, I am crazy surprised at how much attention that this one has gotten because I did not expect it to get the hype that it's gotten. This one has gotten a lot of hype.
Though I will say, and when I was on Chase's show, not last week, the week before, I opened up my Superman, Action Comics #1, and these, and we did it to my Lincoln Park one too. Take it out of the box. These things look so much better just being out of that box piece and just having it, because some of these kind of hide the pop. And I was I might even start putting some on the wall because they look so much better out of the box.
I can't take mine out of the box.
I know.
I can't do it. But there is one of them that's going to be coming up on this list that if I was going to take one out of the box, that would be the one that I would take out of the box. I kind of would like to know what everybody has to think about these as we're going through them, though. I don't know who this is. Do you know who this is?
Frank Zappa. He's an old school, like 70s type of musician.
Oh, I mean,
did some really weird 70s psychedelic.
Oh, well, I mean, that doesn't make sense then because, I guess it does. He has his shirt unbuttoned and you can see like some chest hair going on there. That would have definitely been like some 80s psychedelic, like acid trip. this scenario. I mean, it's okay. It's okay, but it's funny. The one that I wanted to talk about is right here on the
Yeah,
list.
that would look really cool out of the bike. That's 17 inches tall.
Yes, so this is going to be the movie poster Jurassic Park. This is not like a comic moment. This is not a music where they're just showing the album. This is the actual poster. So it's going to be 17 inches by 11 inches, 5 inches deep. This one, if I got my hands on it, I might take it out of the box, but it's a little pricey. And this is what I wanted to talk about when I was saying a minute ago that it didn't really make sense. This one doesn't make a lot of sense, and this is why it doesn't make a lot of sense. On some sites, you could have bought this one for $29, right?
Mhm.
Other sites, you could have bought it for $39, right? Most sites, it's selling for $59. Now,
Too much.
I don't feel like $59 is a deal breaker, but I feel like that is extremely high.
I'm out at 59. To me,
I
that's. I mean, I would love to have that, and I think that'd be great. I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan, but no, I think no more than $40 for that.
I'm with you. I feel like 59 is really high now. I'm not out at 59. I will probably still pre-order it at 59, but 59 feels like a lot considering that I seen sites that sold out at 29. I seen sites that sold out at 39. And so did the other sites just decide that when these sites sold out that they could instantly add more money? And if they
Oh yeah.
did, does that make it okay? I mean, did they turn into scalpers?
I mean, I think to a certain extent, I think we've lost some scalpers finally, because I think people are finally getting to the point where they're not paying that scalping prices. But I don't know. It's really hard to tell. But I think they weren't sure. Maybe some people even held on to stuff, and all of a sudden started seeing them go, up and selling out so fast. Everyone's like that still had availability. Is like, well, I'm going to jack this price up. If they really want it, I'm going to make some money off of this thing.
I mean, I don't know. It makes me wonder if do I then class the company as being a scalper when they do that, or was it just a I don't know. This is one of them that so this one and the last one
Guardians
are
looks cool.
I am really excited about it. I don't normally get behind these whole like put together puzzle nonsense as Funko comes out with
But I
where they
think this is going to be a little bit different than some of the other ones, because this I think is going to be. I mean, the only other one that I think was very shelf ready was the Bounty Hunter put together, because you could display those very nicely. Some of them, like the the when I was collecting, which I didn't finish collecting them, but the shawarma one, you can set it up, but it's not very shelf, friendly. So it's kind of hard. You really got to look around it. Even the Avengers Assemble one, kind of the same idea. But this one I like because this is shelf available. Because when you get them all, it's going to be like a tiered system, so you can display them very nicely.
Two boys in your pops. What's up? It's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a
What's
really
up,
long
Eric?
time. Really good to see you, and I'm glad that you threw that up there. That 34.99. Is it still available on Amazon? How about throw me that in there
I'll
because
find out.
I know that it sold out on Pop in a Box. It sold out in a couple of other places. They were all fairly decently priced. Now, if you go to Big Apple Collectibles, I know that none of us are Big Apple Collectible fans, but if you go to Big Apple Collectibles, the last time I seen it on there, it was either $59 or $69. Now, if you go to Entertainment Earth, which is one of them that I'm truly fond of,
He
it
is
is
correct.
$59. I mean, so there's a difference in price depending on where you go, and I think that is insane.
He is
That
correct. Right now, you can currently pre-order for $34.99.
well, thank you because I'm going to pre-order
The
that one
item
today.
will this item will release on August 18th, 2022.
Hey, well, I appreciate you, brother, because I'm gonna get that one pre-ordered when we're done with this live tonight. Because I just been struggling with dropping that whole 59. I've just been struggling with that one, but that one it's really cool. I'm with you on the Guardians of the Galaxy here, the whole like ship that they have going on. I want this one. I am a huge Guardian of the Galaxy's fan. In case no one knows that, I am a huge Guardian of the Galaxy's fan. So I want this one. I'm just afraid that it's going to take up a god awful lot of space. And
Oh,
then do I leave them in the box? Do I take them out of the box? Do I
I'd
display
say for
them?
something like that, as far as like a good display type item, that's just like the bounty hunter collection. I think you had to take those out of the box, put those together. I think that just had to. It was going to look good that way. And this is the same way. I think because it's shelf friendly. I think you got to take it out and put it together.
Yeah, but then how do you display it? I mean,
Well,
you
it's going to
kind
be a
of
tiered area, so even if you put it on your shelf, like say I put it right underneath my black light, you'll be able to see all 6 characters, right on out because I mean, like I said, it's a tiered setup.
Oh, I see what you said, tiered, and that flew right over my head. Don't tell anybody that flew over my head, but that flew right over my head. I get it. It's on a riser now. Right over the top, is it?
Right over.
Anyways, so I like this one. I like this one a lot. This is those last 2 are probably like my favorite ones that I've seen so far, but I've seen those kind of in passing. I don't know what's going on with these parks and recreation, but this must be one just stupid, extremely popular show. Either that or they're going to pound it into the ground like they do everything else. What do you think? Do you know anything about it? Do we just
I
move on?
never seen the show.
Moving on, we are.
To me, it seems like it's gonna be another Office Space again. Yeah, they're just gonna pound it in there and go from there. Now this set,
All
I
right,
really
let's talk
want.
about
I
it.
have not been able to find this set yet. Again, it's an Amazon exclusive, so I probably have to go on Amazon. But I mean, I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. In fact, actually, thank you to Chase because I actually had my first Stranger Things pops, and they were black lights, so that was definitely cool. But I love this setup, and I would love to display this. But in order to display this right, you actually have to flip it upside down from what it is showing right here, because that's Mikey and the Demogorgon, and they're in the upside down. So that actually has to be flipped.
Let's talk about this set though.
And I can already tell who the mystery one, the last
Do
one is.
you remember last year when they showed this set off and said this set's going to be releasing this year? Do you remember that at all?
Yeah, I said I was all over this. I want
Right,
that.
last year, right? So now we've gone almost a complete year and we still have not seen the set. And there's the same thing happens with a couple of other ones in this list. And I kind of noticed it when JKO was posting them here not too long ago. Uzo TV, easy. Good to see you. Good to see you all the same. I'm never gonna be able to say
There are
that.
some new NBA pops that look pretty cool, and these ones right here, I've actually just looked up it on Amazon. These sets are going for, depending on which one. There's a pre-order the Demogorgon going on right now for $29.99, and you can buy the 11 for $25.49 right now and have it into your house tomorrow.
I mean, so what are they gonna do? Drag it out for another year though? I mean, because we've already drug them out for a year. Are we gonna drag them out for another year? I'm
Well,
afraid.
and Mikey just got released. So 11 was the first one shown, so that's why you can buy 11 fairly easily right now. The Demogorgon's not even going to be released until April 22nd. So it doesn't even look like right now you can even pre-order Mikey yet. It doesn't even look like you can pre-order it yet. So if that's coming out in April, I mean, maybe we get Mikey, let's say best case scenario, June, July. And then, of course, you all know if you've watched the show, the last one they haven't shown yet is Hopper, because you can see the hat right there. That's got to be Hopper. And that probably won't come out till what, December?
I don't know. I just think it's insane, and this is not the only one. There's some of them on this list that they all debuted last year that are debuting again this year, which I don't know if you necessarily should have like thrown it in your fair, because I thought like the toy fairs where you show the new products that you're going to be having coming out.
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe they jumped a gun last year and they messed up and they're just trying to correct it this year. Let's hope that that's not something we see them repeatedly do over and over, because that will get old fast. I mean, that will get really old really fast. Here's a question that I'm going to let you answer though, and then I'll throw in my 2 cents on that one.
Wait, which one?
He says, should he order his NBA pops now?
No, wait, because especially depends on which ones you're going for. I know that there are some standard ones that aren't bad. Sports ones, to be 1,000% honest with you, I wouldn't even pre-order them unless it's like a high profile, like a Kobe or something
Okay.
like that. Now I know we're gonna get to it, but that Shaq Slam magazine, that may sell out.
All
I
right.
would say if you're gonna pre-order one, it's got to be that one.
This is what I'm gonna say. If you're gonna do any pre-orders, you need to do them through Entertainment Earth. There's a link right down in the description below. This channel is gonna make a few pennies for every pre-order that you make on that. It's the easiest way you can help support me. I appreciate you. Now, this is what I'm gonna say. If it's going in your collection and you want it in your collection and you know that you're not trying to flip it, right? I mean, if you know that in your mind
Hey, what's up, man?
you're pre-ordering something because you want it in your collection, and that's the way you should be, by the way. That's the way you should collect. Everything that you collect, you should collect with the knowledge that it might not go up in value. I think sometimes as collectors we get confused that maybe it's gonna jump up in value and we're just gonna become the grail of the grails and we're just gonna become super rich because this pop went up in value. That's never the case. I mean, almost never the case. Not never, but
I
almost
think
never.
I think the first time we've got the Funko Illuminati on the show.
Funko Illuminati, what is up? What is up? What is up? I used to watch Funko Illuminati all the time,
You know,
and
I'm
until
surprised we've never had him on the show.
we've never had him on the show. I used to watch him all the time until he had this debacle with one of his guests that showed his private parts, and I don't
I
I
missed
didn't
that
find it.
one.
Yeah, I mean it's been some time back, but I mean that happens. So if you're pre-ordering it for yourself, then yes, pre-order your pops, and I don't care where you pre-order them. Pre-order them from wherever you pre-order. But if it's for you and it's for your collection and you know you want it in your collection, absolutely go ahead and make the pre-order. If it's one of them that you're not so sure that you want in your collection, that maybe you don't need in your collection, don't get the fear of missing out. Funko's going to make them again. I mean,
Oh
they
yeah.
might not make it in the same pose. They might not make it in the same box. They're going to make it again. So don't get caught up in the fear of missing out. But if it's in your collection and you want it, absolutely go ahead and get it pre-ordered. That way, you know that it's going to be in your collection. So that if it does sell out, you're not sitting there going, man, I should have pre-ordered that one. Then we have the sodas. Surprisingly, these sodas were not as hot as I thought they were going to be.
I mean, it's Doctor Strange. I at least like the fact that they went after the old school, the comic book version of Doctor Strange with the outfit and everything. I don't. The chase I think is stupid. If you look at it for what it is, I mean, if you look at it as just a soda pop, I mean, maybe it's got some. The blue is kind of cool, but it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
I'm with you. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but this is one of the few sodas that they came out with that I did pre-order. So you know me, I'm a Marvel fan just like you are. I had to get that one pre-ordered.
I
The
don't
team,
almost like the common more than the other one, to be
the
honest with you.
Teen Titans.
Not into Team Titan Go. It's a Comedy Central, or like a Adult Swim type of show, I think, or maybe I can't remember. I don't know. It's a DC, so of course most things DC puts out is kind of half-ass, anyways. And
That's sadly true.
you know,
I mean,
it is
sadly.
what it is. So the chase is just as weak as everything that DC puts out. And I know, Last, if you're still in here, that is still the truth.
Let's see. Hold on. I gotta give him a plug if Flipcake put that in there. So Flipcake does make these tops for these sodas, and I've done a little review on these tops at some point. There's a video out there somewhere. You can go check that out when you have a free time. I don't really know what it's under. It's probably under the same video where we all went Funko Pop hunting together, because I've actually met Flipcakes, which is pretty cool. Very, very awesome guy. You should go check him out if you want these tops. He has these really cool tops that go up here so that you can set these on. They don't fall off, and they actually hold the pog up there as well. So I'm gonna give him a plug just because he's a really cool guy. So it has a spot where you can stick and you can't see me right now.
Yeah, it's covered. Well, I did want to point out something to the Funko Illuminati. I guess he was talking two boys that I guess when his little incident happened was when he would have anyone on his channel.
Yeah.
But of course, for him, that rule has changed with over a year and a half ago. I will definitely reach out to you, and we'd love to have you on the show.
so Flipcake has these really cool things that go inside of here, so that like you see that I just kind of have them sitting up there, right? They're not going to stay up there. I'm going to have to take them down and sit them down in front of it, because you all know that they don't sit up there very well. But if you get his stands, they go perfectly down inside of that, and you got a little spot for your pog, so you can set your pog to the side, you can set it behind it, set it wherever you like. But he has it designed where it's really, really cool. He does sell them. Go to Instagram, hit him up. He's going to give you a great deal. Great guy. Look, I appreciate. He's given me a few of them in the past. Truly, truly appreciate you.
So, the Flipcake's another one we probably need to get on eventually as well.
Yes,
We
we
haven't done
definitely should.
other than JKO. We haven't done any guests yet this year.
Yeah, we've done very few guests here. We should do some more coming up here soon. Really, really cool though. Go check him out when you got a minute. You're gonna like him.
Ricochet Rabbit. This is Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, he has a website now. Look at that. I'm so far behind. I feel like I'm out of the loop. I feel like I'm getting out of the loop. I'm not getting out of the loop. Not that easy. But what do you think about this one?
I mean, it's Hanna-Barbera. They obviously they got the whole Hanna-Barbera license. I mean, they're bringing out every random character from that whole Hanna-Barbera series, because of course there's lots of characters. But the only one I still am yet to see they're going to do from Hanna-Barbera is I'm yet to see Grape Ape, and I'm really getting annoyed with it.
I think they've had a Grape Ape.
Did they do a Grape Ape? And I just don't remember seeing it.
I think they've had a Grape Ape. I was thinking it had to be in that one, but it wasn't in that one. So we have Goofy that I think is
Classic Disney kids. He's part of the Fab Five. I like it's 10,000 quantity.
I don't think you're going to see anything less from him.
No. I think this one would be hard to weigh as far as the chase to the regular one, but I mean, not bad.
You got Samurai Jack. I think we've seen Samurai Jack before.
Lots of Samurai Jack before. Never seen the show personally.
I thought that we've seen a Grape Ape, and we have. I thought that we've seen that one come out already.
Then I completely missed it.
So I want to know: am I the only one that feels like the sodas that they've came out with were pretty weak? I mean, I feel like that in the
they weren't.
In the grand scheme of what Funko has done in the past, right? I mean, even this one to me is pretty weak. I love how he's holding like not it. What is that? What is the hand called?
Oh, Thing.
I like how he's holding Thing. I mean, so that's cool, but it still feels like they were pretty weak, like soda releases, right? I mean,
Chase, thank you for the super chat.
Hey, appreciate you, brother.
Up here, I think he needs a little smoky.
Yeah, I'm about to hit it. I was caught up on the Instagram channel. I'm gonna get you. I got to get my. Damn! Truly appreciate you, brother. I don't have a drink with me today, so we're gonna have to settle with Smokey today.
RoboCop classic. I mean, I kind of foresee this where, of course, the Chase had to be without his helmet on. What else are we really gonna do with RoboCop? To be honest with you, it's a classic, but it's still kind of eh.
Look, I'm with you. The sodas disappointed me, and I don't normally feel that way when it comes to the sodas, right? When it comes to the sodas, I'm normally all on top of them, but they felt very, very weak this time.
Yeah.
What do you know about this one? Anything?
Umbrella Academy. I've never seen the Umbrella Academy. I have no idea. I know a lot of people like it. It's a Netflix show. I just don't know really enough about it to have any idea what this dude is.
I know absolutely nothing about him. And then we have Dracula up here, which is they
already come out with the pop of this.
That's what I was about. I was about to say that.
It's like the same exact thing. It doesn't. I don't know.
We've seen this before, right? I mean, this that we're not like just thinking that in our minds. We've seen this before.
I remember Chase pulling it. He opened it up in one of his morning brews. He opened it up. I remember saying that with the armor on and stuff like that. I just thought it was really weak.
Hold on, check this out. Chase said it looks like Jesus. Oh, he kind of does too. He's got the whole retro glasses going on. There's Jesus in the 60s, 60, 70 Jesus. I like to think of my Jesus in the 60s and 70s.
Mm-hmm. NASCAR. I mean, NASCAR. They've done NASCAR series before. I mean, I guess it makes sense this time of year. Season just started, stuff like that. I mean, like if you're a NASCAR fan, you're going to go after these. I mean, the only one probably that would be to me is classic racing is the Dale Earnhardt, but that's pretty much it.
Man, we've had so many Sassy, how are you doing? It's good to see you. So
Because I
look,
don't know if you guys realize there's two Dale Earnhardts in there. One with the blue and the yellow, which was his original sponsor, and then the black and red is a Good Wrench, which was his sponsor when he died.
hey, look, before we go any further, just let me say thank you for all of you OG community members who came in here to hang out with us today. It's really cool to see all of y'all. It's been a while.
Fantastic. I didn't just notice that.
It's cool to see all of y'all. We haven't seen all of y'all in a while. It's cool for y'all to come hang out. Candyman, what is up? What is up? I'm with you on the NASCAR stuff. It's never hit that hard. I still have Dale Earnhardt Jr. stuff at our store in Walmart, so I still see him in the car at Walmart. They've never hit that heavy. Maybe it's a marketing to the wrong people. I don't really know.
It depends. I mean, you think you got a NASCAR pops maybe in a place like Tennessee is going to be much more popular than a place. And out here in Florida, it can be popular because of the Daytona 500, being that just happened last weekend. And, of course, Daytona down here in Florida. Other places like maybe California, maybe not so much. But like I said, if I were to go after any one of these in here, it'd have to be those two Dale Earnhardts. Because, of course, Dale Earnhardt, I mean, when you say his name, you just think racing.
Yeah, I mean, look, I agree with you. I don't ever see myself collecting I'm not going down a NASCAR. It's not happening. I can't go down that rabbit hole. Everybody is calling this the hottest album they've ever made. What do you think?
I do remember this album. This was a good album. I don't try to test me. I couldn't tell you all the songs on. I guarantee you Chase probably could. And I know Chase is going to be all over this one. I mean, it's Eddie. I mean, the greatest part of Iron Maiden was they were fantastic in their logo and to promote themselves with this logo. I mean, it's going to be a highly sought after album.
I have looked at review after post after post after post, and I mean, it seems like everybody is calling this the hottest album they've made. I don't feel that way. I still think the Biggie Smalls is going to be the one for me at this moment. I'm not taking anything away from this album, though. I think that it's cool that the pop doesn't really look like a traditional pop. It's more of what you would think that would look like. I mean, it's so. Hats off to their designing, the way they did it. I don't see the hype.
Yeah.
But it's there. I mean, it is God's honest there because I've seen.
I definitely think this is going to be one that you got to take out of the box. You did miss a Star Wars one though.
Did I miss a Star? Oh,
I
probably purposely.
I haven't seen Star Wars Visions, so I have no idea what this is all about.
I probably purposely missed this ugly thing.
I mean, now, if we had JKL, I guarantee he's going to tell us why they're purple and they got red, and why one's got a white lightsaber, the other one's got a red. He'll tell you every detail about it, but we don't have JKL on this week.
I mean, JKL's not with us this week, so I don't know. I probably skipped over it on purpose. I think that it's also the only one that I've seen so far that's an exclusive somewhere. I don't think that I've seen any of them that say that they're an exclusive. I'm going to check before I say that.
You got Parks and Recreations is exclusive to Target.
Oh, I do see that now. They're sitting out there.
The Stranger Things is Amazon.
Right, I see them sitting up there. That's just the first time I've noticed it. I don't know anything about Tokyo Ghouls. I know this is one of them that everybody in the chat's ordering, including yourself.
An Amazon exclusive. I don't know. Let me see. Can you still get the Doc Octopus? This is the Beyond Amazing.
I know that you're ordering this one right away. They got that funky, it looks like Dr. Evil with wings sitting right there.
Oh, that's the Vulture.
It's Dr.
Evil. Vulture. You can still buy Dr. Octopus, which is the first of 7, which is funny because that one got announced a long time ago, and that one's not even being released until April 9th, 2022. Both of these can be pre-ordered right now on Amazon for $29.99 a piece. And the Vulture comes out on May 24th.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a Sinister 6 though. This is one of the best classic, greatest villains put together, and I think this is just going to be a fantastic
Do you
set.
like this one?
I do.
God, I said that joking.
I may actually go after and still get Dr. R. But
This is DC, right?
No, this
Are
is
you
this
sure?
is this is Spider-Man. Because if
This
you
is
actually
Spider-Man.
if you actually count in here,
never
there's
mind.
actually a total of 7 characters, and there's a Sinister Six.
When you said,
of course, it says 2 of 7.
yeah,
The one over on the, you can completely tell the character over on the far left hand is Spider-Man.
well, the second I should have called it when you said Octoman. It didn't register. This ugly like Doctor Strange thing they have up front, just it kept messing with me.
Doc and Vulture.
It's not one I'm going after. It's another one to me that's going to take a god awful amount of space. If you're going to take it out of the box and put it together, they're probably all going to be deluxe pops. They're all going to cost you a $24 or $30. They're going to take up way too much space.
But that's another set right there, though. I would love it, but I'd probably keep it in the box only because it's not shelf friendly.
We know that they're tripling down and doubling down and quadrupling down.
These games.
Right. I had to read this one real quick. I mean, it happens every once in a while. It happens to me. I mean, every once in a while it happens to me. But anyways, they're quadrupling down on the games. We know that. I feel like this Loki has been played out.
It's a Loki from the Avengers, of course. Him being there. I mean, Entertainment Earth. I think it's weak that only his scepter glows.
I feel like it's been played out. I feel like they've shoved Loki down our throat too many times now. I think the only one that was going to really go up in value went up in value, and then they're just going to kind of sit there, and they're all kind of the same at some point. So I'm not a fan of this one, even though I'm a huge fan of Loki. Do you remember these guys Christmas of last year?
Yeah, I remember because I really did not like the Iron Man one. I think the Iron Man looked really funky, and I wasn't into these ones.
I wanted the Iron Man. I wanted the Hulk. I don't remember them coming out with the the Rocket Raccoon. I can't think of his name.
That's Rocket. Rocket and Groot.
I can't. There you go, Rocket. And I don't remember them showing those two, but they definitely showed the Iron Man and the Hulk, and maybe even a Boba Fett. They never hit the shelves, and now they're bringing them out again. That's kind of, I'm hoping that that's not a trend that we see going forward with Funko. Is that when it doesn't make it this time, 6 months down the road, they're like, oh, it's going to be in the Emerald City, and then we don't see it in the Emerald City, and they're like, oh, it's going to be in the Christmas, and so I hope that's not a trend that we see going forward.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, because that's slightly annoying that they're like, well, it did make it then, let's do it now. Did you order these? Because this is going to bring me into a conversation where the chat's going to have to help me out, because I see that we got some channels over there that are going to be able to drop how they feel on this one more than ever.
I like them. I really like the Captain America. I really like the Captain America. I think that they really kind of different from the other Captain America. I think they tried to focus on something that was going to pop and look good, and I think especially them glasses are really going to pop. I love the Wanda. I think Wanda looks fantastic. In fact, I like them all really except for Killmonger. I think Killmonger, and that's the biggest one out of them all, and that's the only one I really don't care to get because I love the two from the shows, which was, what the hell was their name? Both of their names. I can't remember. One from Loki, one from Hawkeye, of course. It's right on the tip of my tongue on their names, but and I know you guys in the chat are gonna know it.
Which one are you looking at?
The two on the bottom, because one's a female Loki, which is what the hell is her name? It's right there on the tip of my tongue too.
Right, so it was
Sylvie. There we go.
Sylvie.
Thank you, Eric.
So that was Sylvie, and then
you've got the girl from Hawkeye,
right, which is Kate. So you got Kate.
Yeah.
Yes, you got
Kate
Kate
Bishop.
and Sylvie.
Kate
So
Bishop is Loki.
check this out. All of them are still for sale, with the exception of the T-shirt combos,
which is Killmonger, which I think is the weakest one of them all.
So with the exception of the T-shirt combos, every one of these guys are still for sale. That's different.
Yeah.
That is different, okay? So that's not something that has happened in a black light that I know of yet, right? So far when the black lights they hit target, they sell out. They're done. You can't get them. They resell them 9,000 times. They cancel your order. They resell your order. They do this over and over and over. But this time they didn't sell out. Does that mean that we're about to see them turn into the next Chrome?
Could be, very
I
possible.
I
I
will.
think I've always been kind of picky with them, anyways. I do agree with Funko Illuminati. I think Killmonger does kind of look like an Oompa Loompa, sort of. I mean, it definitely is in there. I mean, if I have to have anyone's in this, really the two I have to have is Captain America and Wanda. You mean, I've been trying to find, and especially that being that one. I mean, that's a regurgitated mold. I mean, all these I think are regurgitated.
They
molds.
are. Yeah,
But this being the Wanda where she's holding the Darkhold, I think if they're going to regurgitate any Wanda mold, that is the one to do. And I think that was a fantastic choice in that. I think with Captain America, I would have loved to see the one with his wings out. To be honest with you, I think that would have been a better one. But I get it. Maybe you calm down on some of it. But those two I probably will order pretty easily. The other ones, I wouldn't mind having the other two. I'm just not that worried.
So I agree with you. I ordered Captain America and I ordered Wanda. I didn't order the other three. I didn't order Sylvie. I didn't order Kate. I
Oh,
didn't
there's
order.
another new one.
What's that?
RCD0290.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a new one. How are you doing today? So I didn't order the rest of them. I did order those two. I thought they were gonna sell out. I mean, they've always sold out, but I just looked at them a minute ago. They are still up for order. So if you haven't gotten them and you want to get them, you can still go get them as long as Target doesn't cancel all of our orders in a couple of days.
That's the
And
hard part with Target is try to pre-order them. I mean, sometimes the Target I can try to see if it shows up in the store, but
so I wonder, RC, do you have a date that it's gonna drop
yeah,
or
yeah, and RC, we do have a lot of people in here that are anime fans.
yeah,
The two of us
I'm a My Hero
personally,
Academia.
I'm not huge anime fans, but we have nothing but huge respect for the anime pops because like I said, I've said it many times. They are one of the anime pops are the best detailed pops.
Well, I collect My Hero Academia. I mean, so I collect those. I don't know that. I think that Deku has been a lot like Quicksilver, not Quicksilver. Which one was it from Wanda that they held on forever? What was?
Her brother.
Why can't I think of his
Well,
name?
my brain is not
Yeah,
working
my brain's killing me today. But anyways,
Pietro.
Pietro. I felt like they've kind of done the same thing that they did with Pietro on that one. They're just kind of dangling it out in front of us. I'm never a fan when they start dangling stuff out in front of me. It makes me lose interest on it. I know that that's not what they're going after. They're trying to build the hype and trying to get you excited. To me, it's almost insulting. So I haven't kept up with it. If you know the drop, though, throw it over there so that we can all check that out.
I will say on a couple of these comments that even Chase put up here, it says Lobo Blacklight DC Lobo will never come out unless that movie comes out. We do expect the Moon Knight
sweet
pop to be coming out very soon, and again a Green Lantern, and then also last, it's not Falcon anymore, it's Captain America. I'm just throwing that out there for proper because you got to respect the Shield.
So two things or three things might be going on here. So either people are tired of messing with Target, which is very possible. So they just didn't pre-order them because they're tired of their pre-orders getting canceled. They're tired of all the nonsense. Or black lights are turning into the next Chrome. I mean, or they made a lot of them. I have a feeling that it could be a combination of all three of them, that it might not be any one in particular, right? It could be all three of them. I was really excited to see some more black light, though, because I'm about to redo my wall behind me on my videos where it's all black light. That'll be coming up here soon. You'll see me mixing things up like I always do.
Wrestling, I know a lot of wrestling fans are into this new series of wrestling pops, especially with, and I know I'm going to get her name wrong, the one in the middle where she's kind of creepy. I don't really know her name, to be honest with you.
I can't help you. Look, I wish I could help you, but this is what I can say. That's a really cool looking pop. I don't care like who it is or what it is or what's going on. it looks really cool. Whatever like the character is or whatever it is she's supposed to be doing, it's really well done. Really, really well done.
And I like
Definitely check
the
it out.
dude love, of course. That's Mick
Captain
Foley,
Falcon.
doing dude love and stuff like that. This is one of his early characters. So I mean, that's definitely just wrestling fans love their pops. You know, it's just they love the merchandise, anyways. Alexis Bliss, thank you, Floridian Nerd Channel. Thank you very much for that, Alexis Bliss. I only own one wrestling pop, and that's it. And that was because it was given to me, and it was my all-time favorite wrestler of all time, and that was Bret the Hitman Hart.
Did you say Alexis turn off the black light?
No, Lexa is muted, so she's not going to listen to
Oh,
you.
garbage. But anyways, Illuminati says Captain Falcon. I can get behind that. I can get behind Captain Falcon. And then we have this disaster of a line that I am going to call this. I'm calling this a disaster now.
The goals, yeah, I don't know.
I'm calling them a disaster now. I wanted to get behind this line more than I think any other person out there. I wanted to love the golds. They're just not hitting. They all kind of have this strange, eerie, same look. They
kind of had the similar face, even though you're trying to
yeah,
push these off as being different people, but they all really have the very similar
yes.
face to them.
They all have this strange like resemblance to each other. The only difference is the hair and the number and color of the jersey.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Look, I wanted to get behind these. I really, really did. I can't get behind them because I just don't think they look that great. I think that they're pretty generic, and Funko should have probably like backed up on that one just a little bit. They're going to keep trying to ram it down your throat though, as they always do. These, on the other hand,
These are interesting because I mean this is old school. It's the hardwood classics. You know, Slam magazine. I remember this as a kid. I mean, I was never a big, you know, had to get the new Slam magazine, but you know that early version of Shaq when he first signed with the Lakers is just hot.
I agree. So much more than you know. Did you see what the two boys?
Yeah, $5 5 years.
They're going to be in the Dollar Tree in 5 years.
You also got the NBA Gold Shelf Warmer series.
I mean, they didn't hit. But anyways, I'm with you. I like these a lot. I like the retro feel to it. I like the fact that it has that album look with the retro feel with it. I like these a lot. I have not ordered them though. I don't.
I mean, to me, I think they did it right. At least they went with 3 classic. You know, people are fans of these athletes. You know, of course, Shaq. How can you not be a fan of Shaq? You know, Vince Carter, been around the league for years, and of course, Allen Iverson. I mean, you know, we're talking about practice.
So I love how they're trying to bring the sports card industry into Funko with the Panini up there. I mean, I love how they're trying to get the card people into Pops. I wish that they'd stop now though. just stop.
Yeah, these ones I'm not feeling though.
Yeah, just stop. We don't need these guys ruining like it for us. We don't need them pulling guns on us over stuff. We don't need them getting in fist fights in the stores over them. We don't need that drama at the store. So please try and like leave those people out. I love how they tried to bring them in by adding the little Panini sticker to it. Please, Funko, listen to us. Stop. We just stop.
And I think these are going to be something you're either going to love or you're going to hate.
I think they're great. I think they did a great job on them.
I think they did a good job. I'm not feeling these as much as the classics.
I can get behind that, but I feel like as far as if they pull it off, right? If they look as good in person, and I think they're going to look better in person as they do here, I mean, hats off. Look, you know me. I'm gonna dog them when they need to be dogged, and I'm gonna give them credit when they deserve the credit. And I think they deserve credit. I think they should keep the sports card people out of the Pops because these people get crazy. I mean, these people pull guns on each other. These people get in fist fights.
This is a crew that tried to get into this Funko game, and they kind of went crazy and stuff like that. And you know, we don't need more flippers. Yeah. We're slowly getting rid of our flippers as it is.
Yeah, I mean, so Just leave them out. Just leave them out. Let's see what they got next real quick. So I think
Well, I
that's
mean, in
all.
Toronto, Vince, from Toronto. I mean, hey, you're Canada. That's close enough.
That's close enough, right? This goes back into the football stuff. I don't really
Yeah, the
collect it.
baseball. I've never. I mean, I think I have a one Boston Red Sox player in my collection somewhere, but that's about it. I mean, like I said, unless you're a fan, this is one of your, players from the team you supply. You're not gonna really care either way.
A chase of I don't. You're gonna have
Uh,
to. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more information there. They got this stupid fun TV. We're not watching the fun TV. That's about dumb. I don't want to get insulted. Don't.
you got those two. Then, of course, you got Black and Clover, another anime. Don't
It's
know a whole
cool.
lot
I
about
mean,
it.
the anime stuff always looks really good.
But
I
they've
can't
got the
give.
greatest part of those is they got the anime hair.
I know
Now
very
you're gonna
little
have to
about them.
slide through this because these I don't know. I'm not 100% on this because it's very weird to me.
I don't know a whole lot about it. I mean, this is something you would have to
This,
educate
this,
me on. I don't
this
know
is
about
not
the mech strike.
this is not anything normal because you gotta remember they did like a mech strike already where they had of course the superheroes as robots and shit. But this is like monsters versus monster hunters or something. I don't know.
What?
Whereas the villains are the monsters and the superheroes are like robots. I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm not feeling it to be honest with you. Even and this is coming from a Marvel fan. I think they're going way into left field and they need to reel it back a little bit. This one I have to have.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna have to do some research on the Monster Hunters. I know nothing about that. I knew when I seen this one though, because you are such a huge Disney fan and you do so much content at Disney. If y'all have not checked out Mr. Techbot's channel lately, you should definitely go do that. He's got a lot of your really cool Disney stuff on there, especially if you plan on making a trip to Disney this year or coming up in the near future. Go check him out. You're gonna find out where you want to go, where you don't want to go, all that good stuff. I knew that you were gonna be into this one. I
I,
absolutely knew you were.
I do. I have to have this one. I think, I mean, Lion King's classic, great movie. I remember watching it when I was in junior high when it came out, and this is great. I like that. If most people can't tell, that's actually that is Simba. It's of course it says on the front. Where I actually had some people before. I seen one where it didn't say Simba on there. It just had, and everyone thought it was Mufasa. I'm like, no, if it's Mufasa, the man's going to be, nice straight cut, everything like that. So I knew that was Simba, and I think that's just a great. But it's weird to put Simba with that cover, though.
That's what I thought too.
The
That's
only
what I
thing
was
that
about
bugs
to
me
go
about
with.
I would have loved to see them do Rafiki holding Simba. I think that would be cool. This is the one I have to have.
That's
I,
I was about to ask
I
you about
have
this.
to have
What
this,
about
and
this one?
I need the chase very badly. The fact that it's flocked and it glows in the dark. Pop in the box. I've already pre-ordered two of them, so we will see. But this is when I saw this. This is like, I just got my translucent tail Cheshire Cat in, and now he's standing on the standing on his head is classic. I have to have this one very badly.
I don't know. Look, it's if it was Blacklight, I'd tell you that I was after it. It's not Blacklight. It's really cool though. It's really cool. I mean, so I can see how cool it is. Check out, and I'm not into the whole like games when it comes to these. So this one's just kind of cool. I expect them to be
Oh,
a
BK's in
GameStop.
here.
What's that? Yes, BK. What
Hey,
is going on? I expect them to be a GameStop exclusive when they start talking about video
yeah,
games.
but
So
hold on, go back to that. Can
yeah.
can can we, for one, get a cool label like Canada does? Can Canada?
Are
I
you talking
can't
about the
speak.
stupid sticker? I hate that GameStop
I
sticker.
hate
It's
that
the worst.
GameStop sticker, but why does Canada get a much cooler sticker
'Cause
than we do?
Canada's cooler than we are. Have you seen their truckers lately? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It's a joke.
We're not
No,
starting
don't
fights
get
here.
upset.
We're not political on this channel by any
Don't get
means.
upset with me. Just joking. But their stickers do look so much better than ours. The GameStop is garbage. It's been garbage since they've changed it though. I mean, it's just been garbage since they've changed it. We got some more Pokemon coming out.
You can't have a some Funko Fair without showing some Pokemon. They have no idea who these characters are. Don't know anything about it.
I have not. No, I have not. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go check them out at some point and see if I can see that one. Let's see these
If
things.
all I know is that if they're not giving part of that money to Disney, they're gonna have some serious problems.
These things.
These are interesting. Now, this is what you call an art series.
I don't know.
I like this. I like all. Actually, I like all four of them to be.
I don't know that I like the wood grain, right? So the wood grain to me looks a little off.
Now, if they had like a normal wood grain, this is like a tree trunk type of thing. I love the lava one. I think that's cool, and I love the one on the left hand side because those are supposed to be like the reactors from when him and Luke were fighting and shit like that. That one it has good memories to it. Although, yeah, but I like them, and
Right,
I'm not a huge Star Wars freak.
Because I'm really into Star Wars, I'll probably want all four of them. But there's the wood grain one looks a little weird to me. The molten lava one is probably the best, and then you have the strange like geometric like cage thing on the left there. I don't know.
I gotta put this one up. Star Wars Episode 10 is gonna be Quest for More Money. Yeah,
It's gonna be what?
The quest for more money.
That's right. They're gonna be like, how do we get a few more pennies out of
Let me
you?
guess. We're gonna summon Darth Vader from the underworld.
Yes.
And we're gonna bring Darth Vader and Yoda back because we know those new characters suck, so we gotta get rid of them and bring back the old character somehow.
For sure, that's what's gonna happen. And we see that they have a mystery character. We all know it's Kylo Ren, by the way.
Oh, you know that's Kylo Ren in the back.
It's got this strange Kylo Ren look to it. I mean, we all know that's who it has to be.
Hold on. You got to think though. That's Darth Maul. That's Obi-Wan in his younger years. So this is based off of Episode 1 when Darth Maul was in there and they were fighting. Now that could very well be Qui-Gon Jinn because Darth Maul did fight the two of them.
Look at you dropping some Star Wars knowledge over
I
there.
have a little bit of Star Wars knowledge.
So proud of you there. So proud of you there. I missed that one, but anyways, we're gonna slide past that one. The Jimi Hendrix look, I'm going to stand my ground when I say they all have this strange, eerie same look.
I saw this as like, oh, I bet you Wayne's gonna want this, but I started doing the same thing. The faces all look identically the same.
I'm huge Jimi Hendrix fan. I love Jimi Hendrix. I have just about everything Jimi Hendrix Funko has made. I do not believe I will buy these. They have this strange same look. I could grab my Ice Cube, change his hair, and he would look
like Jimi Hendrix.
Exactly the same. I mean, they all have this strange same vibe to them, and I wanted to get behind this line so badly that because this feels like to me the crossover between the Pops and Hot Toys or Sideshow or
is that LeBron with a guitar?
Right. I mean, exactly. I mean, it doesn't matter which ones they are. It doesn't matter what their race is. It doesn't matter. They all look the same. They all have the same stance. They all have the same face. I don't
get it. I gotta give quick draw props on this one. Episode 11 is gonna be Attack of the Force Ghosts.
That's right. They're gonna be Force ghosts. I'm gonna turn you into a ghost again. That's what they're gonna say. So, anyways, I can't get behind this, Jimmy. I can't force myself to do it. I want to. We have another
anime. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I mean that I know nothing about. It does have an FYE exclusive though, which is pretty hot.
That was pretty much it, wasn't it?
Is that pretty much it? That looks like that is pretty much
it.
That stand is really cool. I don't know if you managed to get one of those stands.
I don't have one.
But that stand is really cool. So the Funko Fair as a whole, what do you say?
Wait, hold on. I had to read this. Zach said he was bring back that Jimi Hendrix.
I got you because I can clown this one all day.
He said I think I would pay money to see Wayne in that 12-inch outfit.
How much money you got? I mean, just I mean, I can make this happen.
He do it on camera, and
That's
I
right.
believe him on that
He
one.
said he said I'd pay money. Well, how much money you got? I mean, I could probably make that one happen. I am a huge Jimi Hendrix fan, just huge.
But yeah, they all got the same face.
I mean, they all. Is it me?
No, they do. They all have. I mean, they have some differences. I mean, you can see right here from Kevin Durant to Zion slightly, but I mean, for the most part, it's all
But
the same shit.
they all have the same stance. They all have very similar looking faces. They all have the same shoulders. They all have the same arms. They all have the same shoes. They all have it's the same everything.
BK said, "Hey, here you go, new Halloween outfit for this year. You could
right.
do Jimmy. The wife could do Janice.
That's right. That sounds great. That sounds like a great idea. I didn't think it was just me. I really didn't think it was just me.
They all look constipated.
Yeah, they all have like this serious like it's weird. It's it's weird. And look, I have the first 3 or 4 they came out with back behind me somewhere. I have the very first Biggie. You know, I'm a huge Biggie fan. I had to get the big Biggie. And like I said, I wanted to get behind this line. I felt like this line was going to be the crossover between Pops and Hot Toys or Sideshows. This was going to be that in between. This was going to be that 12-inch figure that you could buy that wasn't a hot toy, but it wasn't a pop, right? It was going to be this medium ground, because we really don't have a medium ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
You either collect pops or you spend $1,000 on a hot toy, right? Or a sideshow, whichever one you're into. There's no real like, and the ones that are priced kind of in the medium ground are not that great. They're like 6 inches tall, and you know what I mean? They're not that great. I mean, so I thought this was going to be that line. It is not. It is not going to be that line.
I will say, speaking of Hot Toys and Sideshow, if you guys watched the Luau last Sunday, he showed off what was finally released from Sideshow, which was the or is getting released, is the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That thing looks freaking awesome.
That is pretty cool. So I didn't know they were coming in with that one. What do you have going on this week? Anything fun going on this week?
Well, I should have a video coming out the next couple days. It is a resort tour at Animal Kingdom Lodge Jumbo House, and if you want to know why I said Jumbo House, you're just gonna have to watch the video and find out. I did that. We're gonna try to get to the park this weekend. It might be a little bit hard because it is we have a half marathon going on this weekend, so usually brings in another 60,000 people into the area for those events. So we'll see if I can get some reservations. Otherwise, we're going to try to go into the park, and we're also planning something big for end of April, beginning of May, where we kind of want a little family vacation. But nowadays, with a YouTuber in the house, it's not just a family vacation; it's a chance for a video. So we are planning something with that, and but we'll tell you in time. Now, we do want to point out that although it's a family vacation, I am not a family vlog channel. We do not really put. I mean, my kids have been in the videos a little bit here and there, and we're backing them off of that. But I'm not a family vlog channel. I'm a personal vlog channel, and we're going from there. But also this Sunday. Keep a lookout for that. I will have a live stream this Sunday, and this is will turn into my member only live stream, but I am going public so that way people can come and watch. But only members have the ability to win these items. Now I see you just got a brand new member in the Floridian Nerd channel. He is now a Burger Life member, but on my channel you gotta be a Donut Life member.
Truly appreciate you, brother. Had to drop that out there real quick. Appreciate you hitching that membership real quick. It's going to get you a little burger. It's going to go beside your name. You're going to build the tiers the longer you've been a member. Then after a while, it's going to start changing colors. Lots and lots of fun. You have that really awesome giveaway coming up here soon.
I do. So Sunday night, it'll probably be about 7 o'clock Sunday night. And to answer Wayne's wife, do Floridians vacation in cold places? Yes and no. My family would love to go to a cold place because My kids were born here and they've never actually been in the snow ever. I grew up in Massachusetts, so I hate the snow. So next year we may do a snow type thing, but we're gonna go up to Georgia to Great Wolf Lodge so I can have my indoor warmth and they can go play in the snow.
Well, that's not really snow.
Or we'll go to North Carolina. North Carolina, they have one up in Concord, North Carolina.
You can always look. You can always make a trip to Indiana when it really snows, and you can come hang out with me, and you can deal with like the teen degrees where it's like 4 or 5 outside. Open invitation whenever you'd like to do that one. Whenever you'd like to come do that one, always open invitation.
So what you got going on?
Oh, I've doing the same thing that I've been doing. So, on Mondays, Tuesdays, I'm still going to be releasing my bigger style videos. I'm putting in my shorts now on Wednesdays, but my shorts are going to be a little different than my content. I started looking at my shorts maybe a little different than maybe I did before. Before, I think I looked at my shorts as an add-on to my content. I'm looking at it as an add to my content. So I'm no longer looking at it like I'm going to use it to plug my stuff out of my other videos and make a little short, kind of add on to my content. No. I'm going to add to my content. So my shorts are going to be a little different. You'll have to check it out Wednesday. Let me know what you think. They may or may not be pop related. It's really going to be about some interesting, cool stuff. I mean, whatever cool stuff I have in my hand at that moment is what the short is going to be about, whether it's going to be ASMR, whether it's going to be a fidget, whatever the cool thing may be, that's where my shorts are going to go.
Shorts are definitely fun. I did a lot of shorts over the Christmas time at Disney Springs, sometimes just going around, if I didn't want to do full filming, I'll go around and do shorts, and they're a lot of fun, to be honest with you. And to answer that, Simon, would I go to a Patriots game in the snow if I had first row? Hell yes.
I was about to say, he would. he would. But hey, guys, we truly, truly appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I appreciate you.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and definitely get a chance to hit that Burger Life membership. And we give it a couple shout outs real quick. Again, give a shout out to Flipcakes. Hit them up. Get some of those top pieces for your sodas, and then I'll also give a shout out to our good friend Chase's Kingdom. Don't forget to watch him on Saturday.
Guys, next week this live's going to be on Chris's channel, so make sure you come check us out next week on Chris's channel. We appreciate y'all. Have a good one, guys.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Sometimes the easiest things to do take the longest amount of time to get done. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that, but before we get out of here real quick, guys, don't forget to go check our channel memberships out. These are both very new features to Mr. Techbot and myself, but we're both very proud that we have made it to this point. So go check out our memberships. The link should be down in the description below. If it's not down in the description below, you should be able to go to any one of our videos and it'll be down in the description below. So make sure you go check that out. It's super cool, fun way to get interactive with the channel. You'll get some really cool icons, some really cool emojis you can drop over in that super chat. You can drop over there in that chat so that you can flex on everybody a little bit. And don't forget that any and all super chats will go down in the description after this video is over. Give us 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes to get it down in there. I mean, we might not be able to do it right away. We've got to eat dinner and still hang out with our family, but we truly appreciate all of you guys, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good one.